What's going on, guys? It is Airpate here. So, um, this is gonna be another Tune 1. I'm sorry, but if you're tired of seeing the Tune 1s on my channel, hopefully this is this one. It will only be if I forget that I finally remember on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. And if I finally remember, it'll be a Tune 1, or if there's a Monday race. If there's a Monday race, there will be a definite 2-1. And since we did have a Monday race this past week, it will be a 2-1. Basically, it was raining all weekend at Indianapolis, so everything was canceled. So we had to do 2 races on Monday. And, well, that's cool. My teachers, I told my teachers the situation. They said, go ahead and listen to it. So, Kyle Busch leads the field to green flag after a 24-hour delay because of Mother Nature. First caution came out for lap 11, competition caution. We had 2 competition cautions this whole race. This race we had 2 competition cautions. We normally do 1, but since everything was delayed 24 hours, I think that's why they decided to do 2 competition cautions. And then Kevin Harvick gets penalty. Don't remember what it was, but because it was 2 days ago. And then up 31, we get another caution. It's our second competition caution. And the rule of the competition caution is that if you pit, do not add fuel until competition caution or after. Okay, unless they have 2, then you cannot pit in between those 2 competition cautions. Like if one comes out at lap 11, and the next comes out at lap 31, like this situation was. In that 20 lap window, they cannot add fuel to the car. They can after lap 30 competition caution, but they cannot add fuel to the car until without a competition caution, unless they're past those 2 competition cautions, because they go through about, let's see, they about 20 cans of Sunoco fuel rates on average. So yeah, they go through a lot of fuel. We went back green on lap 35, and then 6 laps later, we went back on the yellow flag because Mike Truex Jr. blew something. And then 5 laps later, lap 45-ish, we went back green. Then the stage ended on lap 51. Everyone chose to pit. Sorry, I got a new phone. I'm trying to set everything up. So. So. Then lap 59, we had a deadly caution for a 3-car wreck, and don't really remember what happened. And then lap 66 went back green, 2-car wreck. On lap 67, you still don't remember it, green flag at lap 71. 88 had a tire rub, no caution there. Caution for Yale in lap 67. 24, William Byron gets an uncontrolled tire. Green back a lap on 80, everyone pits. A couple penalties during these green flag stops. Amarola is bet on pit wheel through about 9 sections, 3 to 12. And then 18 gets penalty because he pit right after pit road closed. So Matt Kenseth will win stage 2. This race was, I'm gonna call it a Ford race because basically it was a Ford race. And then caution lap 101. 2 laps after that caution fluid came out, lap 101, it was announced. You may wonder why isn't it on my list right at this place, right now at the end. Because they normally announce it like right after the race who's the regular season champion. But at lap 103, Kyle Busch had enough points, no matter where he finished, he had enough points for him to win the regular season championship. So, and then I was pretty much happy. And then green flag for lap Saturday, basically. It was just green from there. 37 laps to go to 18 laps to go. Everyone pitted. Because caution came out with 18 laps to go. For debris under the flag stand. 12 laps to go, we went back to the green flag. Then there was a crash with 7 laps to go. 3 to go. Went back to green. You may want to know. Who won? Well, 3 laps to go, went back green, and well, Brad Keselowski won him a Brickyard 400. Finally, for Roger Penske, after trying 25 years, wins the Brickyard 400 the same year he wins in Indianapolis 500. He already has 17 Indianapolis 500 wins. This was his first Brickyard 400 win. Before I talk about Las Vegas, I want to go ahead and go through my playoff predictions. Some things could have changed ever since I made that video about 5 weeks ago of what I think what the playoffs will look like. So I'm going to go ahead and read you off the 16 drivers. And then the first one I'm going to choose 4 that I don't think will see a second round. Still stinks. And then I'm going to hit the playoff. So here it is. Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, Martin Truex Jr., Brad Keselowski, Clint Boyd, Joey Logano, Kurt Busch, Chase Elliott, Ryan Blaney, Eric Jones, Austin Dillon, Kyle Larson, Denny Hamlin, Eric Almirola, Jamie Johnson, Alex Bowman. So, I'm going to go and choose the... I say Kevin Harvick will sweep Las Vegas. Next week, Martin Truex finally gets his first short track win. Who do I think is good? Chase Elliott will win at the Roval. And the 4 I think will be out is Almirola, Johnson, Bowman, and Dillon. So, I'm going to write the standings so I don't know which ones not to use again. Okay, so now in the next round, has a wild card in there. Dover. Kyle Busch wins at Dover. Oh, those numbers I'm writing down, those are like the positions I cannot use for elimination. Clint Boyd wins at Talladega. And Brad Keselowski wins at Kansas. Let's just pretend he wins at Kansas. No, Kyle Busch wins 2 races in this round. Who do I think will be out? After this round, I see Hamlin leaving, Jones, Blaney, and Kurt. So, Martinsville. Pit Board wins again at Martinsville. So I have him going to Homestead. Right to position and well, and the car number next to. I see Kyle Busch going to Homestead. Kevin Harvick going to Homestead. I see Clint Bowyer winning at Martinsville. Kyle Busch winning at Texas. Then Harvick gets another win at his best track, which is Phoenix. Then I think that will make it in all points. I'm gonna say Joe Logano. So, who do I see leaving? I see Truex, Brad, Elliott, and Larson. So, I wish I had like a board I can actually show you guys me actually making the bracket as we go, so that will actually be a lot easier. I might as well just make another prediction one a couple, either tomorrow or Friday. Before Las Vegas, I'll make another prediction. And then each round, well, for the next round, like who I think is going to make it to round 12. Then for the round 12, I'm going to do a prediction of who I think is going to make it to round 8. And then when we get around 8, prediction of who's going to Championship 4. And Championship 4 is who do I think is going to win the title. So let's talk about Vegas. Vegas is it's one of those. So there's 2 desert tracks in the whole circuit. This is not really. It's not really a desert track, I should say, as it's in the middle of a freaking desert like Phoenix and Vegas is, because Phoenix and Vegas, they're unlike Texas. Their temperatures, they always go in triple digits. Like if it's winter, I bet their lowest every year is probably 60, and in Bentonville, here in my house, that's average for. That's about average for us. 50, 60. That's like in between summer and winter, or winter and summer. It's about around 15, 60. In Vegas, I bet that's what the winter temperature is around 60 or 50 during the day. And I don't want to live in a place that, like, I don't mind going to Vegas or Phoenix for about a few hours to go to NASCAR. But, like, I actually spent a night before. I actually spent a week in Texas before. And it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. Actually, it was actually enjoyable. I spent time at grandma and grandma. Hello, my grandma, by the way, who I don't believe has enough time left. I'm serious. I'm being serious. I'm not being mean, but I'm being very serious. And if you have not watched me racing at Vegas, you can see the tire wear there is pretty crappy. Like, I can't even go. Fuel window at Vegas is probably 30-40 laps. By the time we get to there, if I don't pit, I'm probably gonna pop a tire. You didn't know I watch my videos. Video like if I pitted with, I think it was 20 laps to go in my Vegas one, and I won the race even though my tire was at 10%. So racing at a track is really hot. Yeah, that's probably can wear out your tires pretty good. Phoenix, I didn't really have that issue. It seemed like they didn't really have a tire issue. So Phoenix is actually a little bit better for me because I have 2 wins at Phoenix and only 1 at Vegas, and I've raced at both Vegas and Phoenix before. Vegas, I was even close during the playoffs. I was even close in trucks. In trucks playoff, I was even close. And the trucks one, but in the Phoenix one, I didn't have to win that race. I still did, but I didn't have to win it. Because I won 2 races before that to get me in the championship 4. I didn't even have to win at Phoenix. I can if I wanted to do that. Heck, I can even finish dead last, and I will still be going to Homestead. But I still managed to hold off the field to win at Phoenix. But anyway, yeah, it's gonna be a pretty tough race because not only is your tires gonna get worn out, not only you're gonna be in a car for probably 3 or 4 hours and in a fire suit, wearing a helmet for 3 hours. It's also a playoff race. The next 10 weeks. Not literally what I'm about to say, but about the next 10 weeks. It's gonna be people killing each other. How to make it into each round. Like Vegas is not just a hard place to win, but it's because of the tire wear. It's also gonna be that 16 drivers doing that. And since Jimmy John's in the playoff, if he wins, but doesn't have a good race at Richmond, and not a good race at the newly charted Roval, he will still advance, which I like it this way. And here's why I like this system better than the old system. So before 2014, there was this thing where like even a couple races before the champion will be clinched like 2 or 3 races left in the season. I didn't even like it that way. Seriously, I hated it that way. But you may want to know what do I like this way better. I like it this way because you want to fight hard for a title instead of clinching it 2 or 3 races before the final race. The race before 2 or 3 races before the season ends. I just think it's better this way because I don't want to clinch it this way. Like I want to clinch I spot with 2 or 3 races, like Martin Truex did last year before the final 4. But I don't like it this way. I didn't like it that. I like it this way because I'd rather clinch a spot instead of clinching the title. Because I'd rather fight. Like if I was to try again and go to Homestead. I'd rather work my tail off the whole race. That whole race, I'd rather work my butt off to win the title. And this is the way how I like it. I like it this way. If you did not watch my video from about a year ago when I was racing for a championship and I finished second, it's because I was fighting pretty hard, you could tell. Finished second, but if I just had 10 more laps, I would win the double. Still can't get over. But second runner-up, not bad. I like it. So you guys know what like Skype, comment, favorite, nice score, reaction, maybe, don't do it, hate. Hopefully this is the last 2 and 1 of the season. See you later.